Hey guys, hope you guys are doing great. This is Anand here from Native Puppets, and I quickly want to talk about the ongoing animation challenge that we are conducting in association with Autodesk. So here are the few of the key points. So right there you see we have actually extended the deadline by a month. So good news for those who didn't really get a chance to participate in the first place, or those who even sent in their entries, and now you get one whole extra month to actually polish your shot and take it very close to the winning entry. Also I want to talk about the concept of Retrologue, who can really participate and why you should be participating, the guidelines, and touch upon the key judging criteria and share some general tips with you guys. What the whole Retrologue concept means. Now we thought it would be a fun idea to actually go back, dig into the past and see what kind of unique choices or acting choices that participants actually come up with. So it's simple, dig in for a dialogue from the 1960 to 1969. I'll share a tip with you guys. Simply Google or Wikipedia out list of movies from 1960 to 69, YouTube that movie out, go to your favorite sound editor program and cut the clip out. So it's going to be a fun exercise. I'm sure there are a lot of great acting moments from that period, so I'm sure you're going to have fun picking on one of the English or the Hindi dialogues. Hindi, yeah! Now quickly I want to talk about the competition guidelines. For a comprehensive listing of the guidelines, be sure to check it out on the website, even for the FAQ and the judging criteria. So participants need to pick a dialogue. You have to pick a dialogue by yourself, and it needs to be from the time period that's been specified earlier. An animation work done before the 12th of August is not going to be considered for your entry, and the dialogue clip needs to be between 9 and 12 seconds. So let's say you want to add a silent beat before and after, or you want to edit your clip, that's completely fine. But anything you do, just be sure that it stands between the 9 to 12 seconds of parameter. And what kind of rigs do you use? So there are a ton of really cool free rigs available out there. Just be sure you go through their guidelines to be sure that those are actually open or available for working in competitions like these. And this is an individual only contest, which means that only one person needs to be animating on the entire length of the shot. So it's not a teamwork. Of course it can be a teamwork where one person gives the feedback, but then the shot needs to be animated by one guy or girl. So here you go. The extended deadline is now the 14th of October, so one whole month of extension. Registrations will remain open until the 7th of October. So between the 30th September and 14th of October, you can actually submit your entries multiple times. And who can participate? So you could be a full-time, part-time student, or you could be working and studying, or you need to be a recent graduate and looking for a job or freelancing. Completely, we would love to check your entry out. So these are again very straightforward. The focus is only on completely on character animation. The choice of acting, all of these actually do matter. It's just not one of these, but pretty much all of these we're going to look in the winning entry. So it's going to be the performance or the acting choices, the appeal in animation, the clarity in the posing, and you need to be at least using one Autodesk product, which I'm sure you're going to be, because Autodesk owns every cool software of animation. General tips. Now, short compositions to stay away from. I have a very good reason as to why to stay away from compositions like these. It's great for facial expressions and clarity in facial expressions and what's happening in the face and the mouth. Doesn't really sell your capabilities in terms of an animator, and which is what we're going after. And this is what I would say probably will be like a good entry. Now one of the reasons why a framing like this would work successfully is also it allows you freedom of 3D space, wherein your character can actually shift weight, which immediately increases the interesting acting choices that you can come up with. The character is walking out, coming up in space. So all of these are really cool ways to actually enhance the interesting aspects of your shot. And most importantly, remember to have fun. Now that's going to be the key thing for you guys, right from picking up a dialogue from the past to coming up with acting choices and then finally animating it. So I'm sure it's going to be a worthwhile experience. Like always, if you have any questions for us, feel free to send us an email at admin@nativepuppets.com. Also, to know more about us or to know more about the challenge, visit nativepuppets.com website. I can't wait really to check out your entries. So here's wishing you good luck and happy animating. Cheers, bye bye.